How's it going, everybody? This is Eddie, and welcome to one of the, what I'm calling Minecraft Let's Play Season 1.5, because it is not quite Season 2 yet. Minecraft 1.3, at the time of recording, is not quite out yet, but I feel like I've done so much work that it would be too much to, like, it would take more than one episode to catch up at the beginning of Season 2, so I figured I would make an episode which I'm calling, as I said, 1.5. It's been a while since I recorded then, obviously. Allow me to check my settings for a moment. We're all set. So everything's the same around here. I'm not changing anything here because we will be moving, as I said, to a new location. Everything is the same. Our throne is still there. As you can probably hear, though, there's another portal here now. Wow. Don't have any ender pearls. But yes, I added a portal here, and we will be showing where that goes in just a second. But just wanted to sleep first because we will be spending a portion of this episode outside, a good portion. But my most recent creation is this. The chests are still here. I didn't bother moving them. Doesn't matter though because it's impossible to center that portal in that room anyways. Okay. I'm ready. Where's the nether? This is weird. I'm going to relog and see what happens. Okay, the problem was that I had a half slab right next to the portal. So I basically couldn't go anywhere because I think the portal block's next to the half slab and then being inside the portal blocks because causing problems. But anyways, this is all new, as you can probably tell. This little pathway, I'm not sure if I like it. It might be too much, especially if it's heading to the ravine, which is not going to be used anymore. But or the village, not the ravine. But this is the design I've been working on for kind of a hub for everybody. And then two paths leading down. This was the old path. It's just, you know, now it's leading down there. But then this is the a new path that hasn't been made yet. This is the hole that we've punched in creative mode so that you can, if you ever, oh, whoops. Yeah. If you ever fall down or go up there, like if I was standing right here and there were ladders, 1, 2, 3, 4, like right there on those 4, or even just 2, 3 on 3 of them because you can't go into one space, or if there were signs on all 4 of them, that or possibly if I did it right here with the vines, that's another possibility. Because they're going straight up and there's no space from here up that is spawnable. I will spawn on the top of the nether, so you need to get down, and it is at 0, 0. Then we have pathway here, just to some more pathways that have been made. Doesn't actually lead anywhere though. It's just pathways to other places. The closest way to get to some places is this way. You'll probably recognize this stretch of nether. That is the spider spawner. Andrew's place is that way. That way is my branch mine. And Rob is lucky enough, and I planned it this way when I was building it. Oh, this is spawn. That's where we're heading next. We have another wart farm here. Just do it by hand. Oh, okay. Lag. Don't actually need those. Ooh. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know, you probably heard it was pretty loud on the wooden table I'm on right now, but that was my phone, and I've just been informed that I don't have too much more time to record, but I'd like to finish recording all in one sitting, so I forget what we were talking about, but I believe it had something to do with the nether wart, and here it is. It's manual, like I said. That was spawn. This is Rob's portal. He's lucky enough to have it fit directly into the design. But let's just head over to spawn. There's nothing else to say, really, about that. And first things first. I'm not sure what has been shown on video yet, but more work in creative mode on the zombie. I know that the cowboy hat wasn't shown. There's a cowboy hat, or my best attempt at it. It doesn't look so good, so I might see if I can find like an oval generator, or use one of those picture to shape Minecraft shape generators and then draw an oval myself, because that really doesn't look good. It looks fine from far away, but when you're underneath it, you can really tell that. Oh, terrible. It's probably not even enough. Alright, we're gonna see if we can sleep in a second, but you can see Rob's boat over there. Smoking a little cigarette, because he's a cool guy, cowboy, who's farting. Yep. And this is a wheat farm, clearly. Is that a... no, it's just a not grown one. A huge wheat farm that is a community farm. So I plan fairly soon to be adding some people. And I'm not sure how yet. Well, I mean, I know how, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Like how I'm going to select people. But it will be growing soon. And you know, I don't want, if people choose to go wander off into the wilderness and start what they want to start, that's good. If they choose to not, and they want to be kind of like a part of the community more, I mean, it's not really about being part of the community or not being. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Alright, that's the sun setting. But it's more about, like, you know, if they want to get food and stuff like that, initially they can, or if they don't have to. But arrows in there. Oops, not that. Yep. So this is the safe AFK house, which is a little redstone creation where you come over here and step on this pressure plate and it closes you in. Very simple. The idea behind this is that if you're trying to stock up on bread, you know, lots of people prefer to make their own creations of wheat farms and stuff like that. But I was bored, so I just built one for everybody. The idea is you need to stock up on bread, harvest a bunch of it, turn it into bread, replant, come up here, go AFK right here. You're fine. And then there's a bed just to sleep in case you're in a situation like I am, where you're kind of stranded. So, that's that. There's a little bit... oh, whoops. Okay, there's a little bit more stuff to show. Ooh, yeah, okay, this is the mobs and melons. Also has pumpkins, but mobs and melons. This is a little design for a little bridge. I really like it. It is fence, and then a fence gate, another fence, so it's kind of like suspended over, and then wooden pressure plates. And the trick to this is that there's a fence underneath the wooden pressure plates, and fences are 1.5 blocks tall. So when you're standing on top of this pressure plate, you are not standing on the pressure plate, because pressure plates are shorter than half a block tall. You're standing on the top of the fence. So if you walk over this dead center, or close to dead center, you won't trigger the pressure plate. If you don't, you go over to the side like this, you will, which will open the fence gates, which is annoying. But it doesn't happen that much, so I don't really mind it. Whoops. Okay. This is like community storage, I guess. It's mostly you have the bread that I've gotten so far. It's just some random stuff in here, like miscellaneous, and you know, the seeds and a diamond hoe that should last a long time for the community to replant in case anything does get trampled, which it shouldn't because of what I put on top, which was just too high glass. It's what the pumpkins were placed on top of, but you actually can't place pumpkins on glass. I'm pretty sure I tested that out and it didn't work, but it seemed strange to me. It's probably like a technicality glitch, you know, like glass is technically transparent block, so you can't place pumpkins on top because you do need a full block to place pumpkins under. So there was actually a grid pattern of dirt first, and then I replaced it with grass. But as the sign said outside this door, it's mobs and melons. Got a little fancy with this, and then I realized how that might not be a good idea. But let's talk about why. So this is chickens, this is pigs, and this is cows. Now, this is a system that is with 1.2.5. It is safer to use with mobs, and they won't escape, because if a mob is here and SMP loses track of where they are when the chunk isn't loaded or anything like that, and it comes back, it's not gonna, SMP isn't gonna teleport the mob that far, so it's still gonna be in the water flow and it's gonna be pushed back over to here. But I originally saw this used in Zisto, his building, I believe, and this is what I think it's for. I don't know why Zisto used it, and I also don't think he used a fence, but I put a fence because they were getting out when I held wheat over here. They fought the current. But anyways, if the cow is standing on this block, like in other words, if there was no water and they came up and they jumped right here, SMP might move them over a block or even half a block. And see how this fence is so skinny? So if they're standing right here, SMP might put them right there, and they will be on the other side of the fence. Or SMP, I'm not sure how SMP works, really. SMP might just say, oh, they can't be on this block at all, or they can't be on this block at all, because there's a fence on that block, and or there's a block on that block. It's just a fence, but it's a block, so maybe it just throws it on either side. So it's a little tricky. That's why they escape. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But if I'm wrong, definitely correct me. I'm very interested in mob behavior in this game. Anyways, as you can see, there's some fancy stuff in the background there. Don't want to go on for too much longer. Nom 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 nom. Head back here to this back room, and we have our systems for killing the mobs. Done a little bit of it, but I haven't done too much, so I'm afraid to try it. I think I should, for the sake of the video. Ow! Alright, they're coming. Oh god, I think I got them all. Nope, just 2. Perfect. That's a nice amount. 2. Cooked for you, because they walked through the fire. And that's nice, but there's a catch. Catch I didn't foresee, and I should have foreseen, seeing as all of the work I've been doing recently is preparation for 1.3. So, when you cook things in the furnace, you get experience. And when you kill passive mobs, you get experience. And in 1.3, you will need less experience. So, in some ways, it would be better to have you just kill it. Which you can still do with this method. It's just you have to deal with the water and everything. So, but, you know, the water, the fence that I used. But, so, you know, think about this. My frames are dropping because the video is going on a little long. So, let's just do that. Okay. So, think about this though. If you only need to get to level 30, and it's linear for a portion and then slightly exponential for the rest, and you kill a couple passive mobs to get food, and then you cook it, and you get some experience from that, and then you cook it, and you get some experience from that, then just by doing that alone, plus, you know, a little branch mining, just doing your normal Minecraft chores, you can actually get up to a high level very easily. Similar system here. That block went up there is because I usually use... Oh god. Oh, he walked out anyways. It's because I usually... Oh, not that. I originally used a lever. And when you use a lever, then I didn't want... If you had to punch the animals, which you do have to do for the cows, I believe. Or maybe not, actually, because there's 2 rows of fire. If there was 1 row of fire, you would have to punch the cows, is what I found in my testing. And if that was the case, then when you punch an animal, they go flailing around and try to escape you. So, the idea is that there were these 2 blocks raised up so that the animal could not, or the mob could not escape. Obviously, with the pigs are 1 block tall, so they could escape on that one, but I guess I wasn't thinking. Honestly, I didn't think of that until right after I just said it right now. But with the cows, it worked. This block raises. Cows, it's a similar deal. And I have yet to do the last to finish this. And to finish this, all I need to do is post some signs with some rules, basically saying that you must wait 1 second. Like rules that I've been trying to judge. I'm thinking never kill animals down to level so that there's only 4 of them. Never. If I was using levers, I'd put a reminder to always shut the gate so that animals don't just walk into the fire. You know, always replant your wheat, as well as just like if you, I just had one, but I kind of forget what it was. Oh, if you jump on dirt, then remember to re-till it. If you jump on farmland, I mean, you break it. Oh yeah. Oh, I did break it. Oh no, there was only 3 in here. What happened to the other chickens? Oh, we're gonna have to wait for more eggs then, I guess. Too bad I took down that other chicken farm. Should have waited. Pigs. 1. Yeah, we should be all set. Cows all set too. So I guess. Whoops. Used all my dirt on some stone tools. While I was talking on the phone, I started digging down that other nether tunnel with some stone tools, so I didn't want to waste this one. So, perhaps... right here. No, right here. Let's do this. I put lots of chests, but I don't need that many. So we're going to do this. And here we're going to put some wheat for breeding, and, you know, that kind of thing. And let's do it like this. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks of 9 food or 9 stacks of 6 food. We are only gonna have 3 food in here. Oops. Yeah. I should move one of these chests. Or 2 of these chests, I mean, and then move the furnaces to a less obnoxious place. But anyways, that is the end of this episode. I'm in a bit of a new spot for recording. I've picked a new location. We'll see how the distance the mic was from me and everything like that works out. So yeah, this should this episode should come out soon after season 1 is over, and like right before season 2 starts, or you know, significantly before, you know, just in between basically, which is why it's called 1.5. But there is a possibility that I could have already started recording season 2 by the time this comes out. I've been having a lot of trouble with uploading recently. It's getting pretty annoying. I wish I could make it easier. I've actually been looking for applications to make it easier. If you know any of them, please give them to me. The main thing that I'm looking for is a program that you can have running in the background of your computer that will automatically upload. I always pronounce that funny. Automatically upload the video when that time hits. Reason for that is because there are lots of times where I don't have time to start the upload. Like, I physically don't have time to input the title, the description, and the tags. And I know that I won't have time later, but I'm going to have a time where I'm away from my computer. So in other words, like if I am going to sleep, right, and I stayed up late recording an episode, I'm tired and I don't want to put in the time to input the everything about the video, but I also don't want it to be sitting for a couple hours with no information. So sometimes what my choice is just to, or even just the time to like navigate to the video file and then check that it is recording and make sure that everything is all set, and that my computer isn't going to go to sleep and then cut off internet connection, all that stuff. Yeah, all that stuff. So basically what I want is I want one for me to put it in when I have the time, and then when it comes time for me to be away from my computer for a couple hours, there goes the upload right on time. I'm not sure if that's possible, if there's any applications like that. If there are, please tell me. Okay, so I'm going to perform a test for the last bit, and that is if you can log out in this spot, if you'll come back on this spot, or if the pressure plate interferes. So I will be back. Worked. So thank you for watching this one and only, hopefully, episode of Minecraft Let's Play Season 1.5. Please, if you liked the video, show some support. If you like what I'm doing here, show some support. I really appreciate it. Also, check the website in the description. Hopefully I will have that up and running by now. By the time of this upload. It's not currently right now, but the website is up and running. It just doesn't have on it what I want to have on it. There should be a way to give an application for the server, as well as obviously find out more information on the server. And there will be more information to come about what you would need to do to be on the server. There are some specifications, some requirements that you will need to have if you want to be on the server. They're just not worked out yet. So, yeah. But, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.